Some catchy music going on there, guys. Let's get it a little bit quieter, I guess. Oops. How do we get over there? Don't know how to get over there. Yo, Gardis. Yo, Jericho. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know how to close the music. I'm trying to get across to the... There we go. Let's just quieten that down as we get the stream happening. Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome to the stream. Today we've been sent a brand new game by the amazing people at Eastasiasoft, Eastasiasoft.com. Check them out. It's called Magic Exposure, a Yuri visual novel. And once again, it's brought to me today by the amazing people at Eastasiasoft, which has been just released today. So without them, I wouldn't be streaming this game. Thanks for sending me the code. I appreciate you all. Now, let me tell you what the game's about. But for that, if you're watching me live right now on my Twitch channel, thank you for calling past. Much appreciated. But if you're watching this back on my YouTube channel, it's a video replay. You couldn't make the live stream. That's not a hassle. I want to thank you for watching. Guys, it's never necessary. Or it's never asked for. But if you want to like my videos for some reason, hey, I probably wouldn't like them either. Or subscribe to my channels or even follow me, which is probably a tough ask, then if you do decide to do that, I thank you. I really mean it. Thank you in advance. I appreciate you all. Okay, let's get into the game. Okay, experience a Yuri-themed visual novel with our fantastically furry world. When Bianca's myth-busting father has to go away on a long trip, he asks his daughter to clean the house, especially the attic. But when she does, she finds an old camera, and is used to take lots of pictures whenever she goes. What could be a normal everyday experience turns upside down when she notices that the pictures reveal secret spirits from the underworld. So the game, the Magic Exposure is a Yuri visual novel with loads of unique characters, portraits, dialogue and backgrounds to explore across its narrative about girls' love in furry fantasy worlds. It's kind of a lewd game, kind of, but I wouldn't go as far as saying it's lewd. It's probably lewd without the D. Without the double D's. The game features follow the tale of unlikely companions in a world of anthropomorphic characters, if that's such a word. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. Read dialogue and use convenient features in autosave events. Save, load and skip scenes. Unlock a wide variety of CG scenes as you progress. Explore themes of girls' romance and bonds to their friendship. Okay. This game's available for the, obviously the Nintendo Switch, the PS4 and the PS5. No Xbox release, sorry guys. Released today, the 25th of July 2023. Publisher, once again, Eastasiasoft, Eastasiasoft.com. Developer, Male Doll Studios. Done a few games for Male Doll Studios. They're quite good games. Supported language, Japanese, English, Portuguese, Chinese, Simplified, and Chinese Traditional. And that's all I have to say about that, I do believe. Yes, let's just get into the game. We can jack the music up just a little bit more. Okay, so we've got CG Gallery. We've got nothing there. Got to unlock that as we progress in the game. So as I said, it's kind of a lewd game. L-E-W without the D, without the double D's. So it's not like the Game Izumi games or the other Eastasiasoft games that are a bit of lewdish. I'm playing today on the PlayStation, of course, on the PS5, so it's definitely not going to have anything. I don't think there's any difference in the Nintendo Switch version. I'm pretty sure the Nintendo Switch version and the PlayStation version are the same. I don't know if there's a Steam version. I never actually Googled it, but normally these games always come out to Steam first. So if you want a bit of a raunchier game, maybe the Steam version with a patch might be available. I'm not too sure. Check it out. I'm awoken by the sound of my digital alarm. Once again, if my mic is crackling, I do apologize. Long story. Google it, Reddit. It's all over Reddit. It's not just me, it's the whole world. It's just something that PlayStation did. Don't worry. I've woken by the sound of my digital alarm, trying to tell me it's time to get up. I don't want to wake up yet. With my body struggling to move, I reach out for my dresser where the alarm was. Where's the alarm? The annoying beeping of the alarm forced me to stretch my arm a bit more towards the dresser. But I didn't realize I ran out of bed space before I could reach it. Oh, where's the alarm? I fell out of bed. There's this little aching pain in my elbow as I hit against the bed frame when I fell down. But the good news is that a rush to adrenaline from falling caused me to jerk awake. Okay, so I'm a rabbit. I'm a jerky rabbit. Goddess says this game's $4.50 on Steam. Does it say anything about a patch to make it, raunchier? Normally some of these games have patches in the DLC section. Sometimes you got to buy the patch. Sometimes they're free. Not too sure. It just takes away the censored images and you get to see some bunny boobs. Things like that. I don't know if this game's got it. I'm just guessing. This version doesn't, obviously. With a sigh, I stood up from the floor and tapped the button at the top of my digital clock. The beeping from the alarm clock stopped as I did. The alarm clock read 6:30 a.m. The day is early start for a student like me. I have to cook my own food for breakfast and lunch every morning and make sure that the house is clean before I leave. Classes start at 9 o'clock for me today. It's still a bit early, but I have to clean the attic before I leave. After all, this is the first time I'm living alone. But first things first, I have to eat. I'm starving. I got something on my glasses. It's really annoying me. Sorry, guys. I had like a bit of fluff right in my glasses, and I was just staring at it. But it was so minute. But obviously, when you got it close onto your glasses, it was like it was like an asteroid coming down. Goddess says I can't see anything. Did it get an age warning when I clicked on it? Okay, so this game hasn't got any raunchy scenes. There's no uncensored version of this game. I didn't get any raunchy age requirements when I clicked on the details of this game either. And Eastasiasoft didn't say anything about it to me either. So I'm pretty sure what you see is what you get across all platforms, guys. So if you want to go searching for some bunny boobs, probably this game's not the ideal game for it. Let's get back into it. I sit alone at the four-seater dinner table after I finish cooking my food. A healthy bowl of greens with lettuce, Brussels sprouts, and spinach, seasoned with some salt and pepper. On the side, there's a simple bacon and eggs meal. Man, she's eating a crap load for breakfast. With my phone in the hand, I start to eat. Like a big breakfast. I love a big breakfast. I'm mindlessly scrolling through the apps on my phone. There aren't any new messages except for one from my father. I didn't want to read it until now, but I need to face the fact he left. I opened it. He was telling me he was going to work somewhere far away starting today, so left me a good amount of money to keep me for a year. Oh my god, he's left for a year. I hate the kitchen cupboard's colour, the green. That makes me feel sick. Just letting you know, guys, when I start feeling a bit oozy, that's why. The colour green, or certain colours of green, F with me. As a final request from him, to clean the attic as soon as I am able to. I'm going to keep an eye on the weather today. It's really overcast. I got washing out in the line. I managed to hang the washing up when I go home from work, and I just don't want it to rain on it. So if I suddenly just run, that's why too. Guys, it's not a nice green. No, it's not. It's a shit green. I'm going to say it right as it is. It's as simple as that. Sorry for swearing, guys. It's shit. I am suddenly hit with a wave of melancholy after realizing that my father won't be eating with me anymore every morning and every night. It feels lonely, without any friends from school or from my childhood. The feeling is loneliness is wrenching in my gut. My rabbit ears drop as I eat my food. I hope I find a friend sometime soon. My thoughts quickly pass as I finish eating. I'll take a shower later. I'll do the dishes first, and then I'll clean the attic. It's 7:30 in the morning. I actually have a bit of extra time to finish cleaning the attic before school starts for today. With my bucket of water, a dry towel rake, and a small mop, I climb up the attic after opening the attic door. The attic is rather small and dark, so I turned on a light. There is a small circular window at both ends of the room, which is shaped like a triangle. Okay, what? Did we all notice that? Goddess is baby sick green. Yeah, something like that. British racing green, certain greens, like the color of grass doesn't bother me. Army green kind of, well, army green's got all different types of colors, but yeah, it's just certain colors of green. It's just horrid. And that mixed with like I once walked into someone's house and they had this really bad bed doona kind of cover, and it was green, and the color of the pillows were like a burnt orange. And I swear to God, I ran that room so quick. I felt so sick. It was the most shockingest color I've ever seen. Now, do we understand this? There is a small circular window at both ends. Now, circular means round. Circular, circle, round. Knowledge, circular, which is shaped like a triangle. Now, I may not be the smartest man in the world. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I could pass with being pretty stupid. But I do have some knowledge that a triangle is not circular. That's a reminder. A triangle has 3 sides. A circular shape, it doesn't have any sides, it's round. See, I'm really confused right now. There are a few boxes stacked by the window, but aside from those, there isn't much to see. And to my surprise, it wasn't dusty at all. Knowledge. I'm really confused. That really threw me off then. I scraped the floor with my fingers to see if there was dust, but there was virtually nothing. Oh, weird. Did Dad clean the attic recently? And if so, why would he tell me to clean it today? I didn't think of it much. Before starting mopping, I have to get those boxes out of the way first. Oh, good goddess. Take those bins out. Is it bin day tomorrow for you? It was bin day to us. Every Wednesday is bin day for us. Everywhere I've lived, it's always been Wednesday. If I ever get thrown off by moving somewhere and it goes to like a Tuesday or a Thursday or something like that, I'll be lost, I reckon. I place my cleaning equipment beside one of those thin wooden pillars. On the boxes, I find some old books from the earlier years in school, but I also find my old photo album. I grab a specific photo from the album. It was a picture of my parents and me. Come to think of it, my dad has been with me my whole life, huh? Okay, this game's really throwing some curveballs today. Come to think of it, my dad has been with me my whole life. Well, he's your dad. That's another reminder. Knowledge. He's your father. Of course he's going to be with you. Unless he takes off, but he's always going to be, a part of your life in a way. It must be a rabbit thing. This is just the first day of me being alone, and I already feel like crying over missing him. What happened to Mum? Under one of the albums, I see a small, black-coloured bag without any labels on the outside. Got itchy back. Curiosity about it, what it is, I decide to open it. I got a trophy, a magic camera, trophy earned. A camera. I have a brown handheld camera in my hands. Again, without any branding. The camera had a hand strap near the shot button, along with a leather guard on its body, presuming to keep it safe from fall damage. As I put the strap around my wrist, I turn the camera on. I doubt this thing even opens. Never mind, I thought the battery was dead. I tried taking a picture of my old family photo. The photo was taken almost 10 years ago. It was enclosed in a wooden picture frame, with my father hugging me from both sides. I never knew my father kept it after the incident. It gave me a weird sense of nostalgia as I continued looking at it. The camera finally focused as I pressed the shot button. It worked perfectly fine, and the quality was crystal clear. However, what's that blue thing in the background? Because the camera was focused on the picture, the background was the blue glowing thing was a bit blurry. That couldn't have been sunlight, and that certainly doesn't look like a camera glitch. When I point my finger at the wall, I suddenly see a small blob-like being walking slowly. It has a distinctive blue glow, invisible to the eyes of humans, shaped as a floating blob. And those spirits? I remember my dad telling me about the existence of spirits, which I did not believe at first. Oh wow, why are we so small? Spirits are harmless beings, Bianca. They usually live in the spirit world, but some of them cross the boundary and end up in the human world. If you see one, don't disturb them. They are happy just to be around living people. However, if you see a spirit that glows ominously, avoid them at all costs. They are not from the spirit world, but from the underworld where the demons live. I stare at the aura of the spirit in front of me as I recall my father's reminder. I wonder if there are any more spirits out there. I can feel a surge of excitement rushing through me. I have something to look forward to today. With the camera in my hand, I frantically rush to prepare to go to school, entirely forgetting to clean the attic. I was going to say, what about the attic, girl? You're just bailing. With half an hour to spare, I arrive at my school, Monty Hill College. With the spring season just around the corner, the aftertaste of winter can still be felt in the cold ambient temperature of my surroundings. Okay, it gets smaller every now and then. If they want to fit some more on the screen, the text gets smaller, which is okay. Some of it, that last one it wasn't that hard to read. But I reckon if you're playing it on the Switch, you probably have to bring the Switch up to your. If you're playing it handheld, you probably have to bring it up a little bit closer to your face. I don't feel uncomfortably cold, however, but I still wore a red jacket just in case over my usual school clothing. Sorry, a plain pastel-coloured shirt and a cotton-based joggers. Okay, so what? But I still wear a red jacket. That's not red to me. That's blue. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? This game is throwing so many curveballs today. Like, I'm being striked out 3 times now, I reckon. First it was round triangle windows. Then it was, what was the second one? What was the second one? I can't remember the second one. Yeah, who cares about the second one? And then the third one now, which we have a red jacket that's actually blue. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's got easy text to read. Like, in other words, the way they, not the size of it, but the way they talk, it's just easy to read, which is good. Visualization wise, the game looks good. Images are great. I like the way the images are. Soundtrack, not much of a soundtrack at the moment. It comes and goes. Here there are outdoor sounds, like a bird squeaking at the moment. So it's not fantastic, but it's there. It does its job. It's the start of the second semester. I passed a circular running. I was going to say, you dared say that. I passed a circular running fountain with a statue of a cat spewing right into the center. I was going to say, she says, I've passed a circular square fountain. Oh man, it's going to piss down with rain soon, isn't it? Actually, it might be raining now. Let me just go and check real quick, guys. I might be spitting. Nah. Maybe it'll just blow over. Actually, is that wet marks over there? I think it might be raining. I think it's raining. I'll be back in a jiffy, guys. Won't be a second. Okay, I'm back. I do apologize. It was raining, but just very, very fine, like a fine spit of rain. So I just grabbed the washing. I didn't grab it. I just like it was out in the line, so I hung it at the back of the line, which is underneath the eave of the house. So if it just continues like that, it won't get wet. But if it actually just comes down, then yeah, I have to move it properly inside. Okay, I could see some. I do apologize. I could see some people sitting by the fountain, talking to their friends. I don't have everyone in school to go with, so I'm pretty much open to doing whatever I want. To be fair, seeing all these people with their friends is making me feel icky and jealous inside. I've been trying to make friends, but social anxiety keeps catching up. I sigh, but my loneliness disappeared when I remember the ghost-seeing camera in my bag. Before I can even reach for my bag, someone bumped into me harshly that I almost lost balance. Oh, I'm sorry. Watch where you're going, stupid freak. I turned around and there I saw the worst person I could stumble upon. Okay, so I got another trophy. It's called the Old Bully. Darius. He used to constantly target me since high school, and after some freak consunience, they would end up in the same school. My school life has been a living hell. I'd go on long walks just so I won't have to meet him, or sometimes maybe even stay up late at school so I don't have to worry about walking past him. Oh, ha ha ha, it's just you, Bianca. Why didn't you tell me you were coming to school today? I was pretty sure she was going to change schools again, right, Darius? You think someone like her can do that for a second time if she's scared of us? Ha ha ha, you're right. Conrad. He's not Conrad. Conrad. Carrod. I don't care what his name is. He's a bully. Bully! My heart starts to beat faster than I anticipated. I tried to condition myself so I don't be scared of him anymore after the winter break, but why am I still backing out? Worried about their action, I speak, almost whispering. I was... Huh? Did you say something? I'm pretty sure I didn't hear anything. As Darius leaned closer to me, I intentionally face away, close my eyes, and freeze. I can hear my breath quivering, afraid of what they're about to say to me. What they're about to do to me, sorry. But nothing came at me. Hey, you two, knock it off. We were just talking to each other as friends. Why? If you don't do that, I'll report you to the teachers. Tisk, let's go. Okay, so another trophy, saved by the girl. Huh? Did someone just... I slowly open my eyes, and in front of me, I see a black-haired wolf girl. She has an immature look, one that excludes poise and a bit of coldness. Her expression was fierce, but still somehow carefree, while she was eating a custard-filled bread. Custard. Oh, I could go some custard right now, eh? I think I've seen her before. The two of us stared at each other for a moment, and then prompted me to forget the fear I felt earlier. I shake my head and I snap out of a frozen state. Thank you. But the wolf girl broke eye contact as she walked away, continuing to eat her bread as she walked into the campus. What was my voice so soft? Didn't she hear me? That was when I realized maybe she wasn't really standing up for me, and the two boys just happened to be on her way. I let out a sigh of relief as she walked out of my sight, entering the campus. As for me, I set out to accomplish what I've originally planned to do this morning. Then... damn it. The whole ordeal in Darius and the wolf girl must have taken a bit of my time. There's nothing I can do about it now. Straightening my posture, I walk towards my first class for the day. Surely nothing weird would come of me having this camera within my possession, right? Let's have a look. Let's see what happens now. Okay. At least we didn't have to go through those classes. Sometimes when you have the visual novel games and you got to sit through their classes, it becomes really drag. But this one just skipped it. This is good. I like that. Let's get into the story. It's 5 p.m. For most students, it meant it's time for their clubs and organizations at school. For others, it meant that most classes have ended for the day and it was up to them to do whatever they want with their free time. As for me, I wouldn't already have gone home earlier, but I couldn't I couldn't because I had to run a few errands for my film creative processor. I had to attend the literature club as well, but I didn't really do anything meaningful there. Now that it's out of my way, I have all the time for myself. Time to do whatever I wanted to do since earlier this morning. A walk around the school garden between the campus and the gym building, where there was a small shed in between. It reveals a slightly hidden part of the school where barely anyone come, especially this hour. Well, maybe except the couples who are looking for a quick getaway or for people confessing to their crushes. It's getting quite dark out here too, and I'm virtually alone right now. I brought my camera. As I turn it on, the camera screen glows such a white light that I had shielded my eyes from it. Then the white light slowly dissipates, and the text notification briefly appears on the screen saying, Spirit World Anchor Recalibrated. What the heck does that mean? I have no idea what the meaning of each of these 4 words hold, but I'm assuming that it had something to do with the bright light earlier. I point my camera to the front of the garden shed and see a few spirit creatures wandering around aimlessly. One has a translucent blue rabbit with thin reindeer horns behind its long, propped-up ears. Seeing it made let's start again. Seeing it made my own rabbit ears pop up a bit of curiosity as well. Its small head turned towards me. I tilt my head in curiosity as the rabbit also tilts its. It flickered a bright blue color as it blinked. Then it hopped away and it went through the wall inside the garden shed. Oh, it noticed me. I tried to follow the rabbit inside the shed, but couldn't do it since the door wouldn't open. It kind of feels weird reading this with no music. Normally these games have always got a bit of music in the background, like even if it's soft. It's got nothing. So all you can hear is me, which is probably terrible for you guys. Oh, it's locked. I scan around the surroundings with my camera almost glued to my face, trying to see if there's any spirits around me. I walk to the front yard where there are still some walking up around the campus, and my expression is filled with awe after the grandiose scene in front of me. The school is brimming with spirits. Spirit birds fly across the sky, encircling the school if they were migrating. Disfigured blobs with cute little faces, like the one I saw in the attic of my house earlier, are floating aimlessly above the fountain. They are like little lights that illuminate around their surroundings to show off their warm blue glow. But most important, they are ghost cats. They aren't any sorts of small rabbit or saw. They are simply normal looking cats that are translucent blue. In love with the spirit world before me, I took pictures of every spirit creature I could get close to. I'm basically taking pictures of something that doesn't exist. To others, it looked like I was photographing absolutely nothing. Sorry guys. Not that I care about a lot, though. And I'm sure nothing could stain my reputation further since they didn't even care about who I was. I squat down in the attempt to take a close-up of the spirit's cat cleaning itself. I was going to say eating itself. Welcome back, Goddess. Back, apartment life. Every man and his dog wanted to use the lift. I wish I owned an apartment. I'd love to live in an apartment, like a real big one on the beach. Not one in Surface. Surface sucks. But just like not a real tall one, probably like a semi-rise one, probably like, 15 stories max. I'd like to be around not the top floor, or I'd probably be around like the 10th, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, anything from 7 upwards, not the top one though. And just, yeah, it'll be awesome because you don't have to look out, you're outside. You don't have to go mow the lawn. You can just lock up and just go overseas, not have to worry about, basically anything. You got that security. We're on the top floor 6. You know how you got that security of apartment? Like it's an apartment block, so you got security. You can just lock up and leave. You don't have to worry about mowing your lawn, things like that. Yeah, I reckon it'd be awesome. It'd be so much easier than the actual house, and especially if it had a good view of the beach or something like that. It'd be awesome. He was lying down on the ground, licking his paws and trying to clean its head. Oh, so cute. I feel like my heart's going to melt. Suddenly, the cat abruptly stood up. It looked like the entrance of the campus. Is there something wrong, little cat? I faced my spirit seeing camera's entrance, and then I saw a blackish red glow emanating from the spirit. The red glowing, humid ghost strolled outside the campus, ignoring anything in its path. All the blue spirits that happened to come close to it either flee in panic or disappeared in space, as if they were trying to hide from it. I impulsively pressed the shot button, and wherever it was, it noticed me. It stopped walking as its two horns turned towards me. Damn it. Were the last words I uttered before I started to run away in fear? Adrenaline started pouring into me as I started running in the opposite direction towards the gymnasium. Hey, wait up! I took a turn, leading themselves to a vaguely hidden spot illuminated by nothing but a single bulb. Can you stop running? Even if I was running as fast as I could see the horrid glow catching up to me. I stopped running. That's not my dog in the background, guys, by the way. It's next to neighbor's little pain in the ass dog. I stopped running when she held out my shoulder. Why are you still following me? I explicitly told that mother that I'll be fine alone. Go away, or I'll make sure you won't return ever again. It wasn't making any sense. I couldn't even respond to what it was saying. Scared, I turned around and I instantly recognized who it is. It is you, the ghost girl from earlier. Thank goodness. I thought a dominant ghost was coming at me. Bianca? Yes, that's correct. How do you know my name? Oh, well, I heard the guy from earlier call you Bianca. Yes, that's it. Sorry for scaring you like that. I thought you were one of my mother's lackeys. Lackeys? What do you mean? She tends to keep watching over me, basically. I see. Also, thank you for earlier. You saved me from having an awful morning today. No problem. I just happened to be passing by when I saw you. May I know your name? You can call me Erika. Thank you again, Erika. I hold her hand in both of mine, letting the camera hang low on the strap of my wrist. Truly, I can't express how glad I am. Even be more careful next time. Hey, there's no need to thank me like this. It's fine, really. Erika pats my head to calm me down, while my hands are still firmly holding hers, while uttering small thank you as I do. After a short moment, I finally calm down, letting go of her hand as I take a deep breath. Anyway, sorry for disturbing you, Erika. You should get home now. It's getting dark. Don't worry, Bianca. I'm not busy tonight. Erika gazes at the camera still hanging around the wrist. She points at it. Are you a photographer? I know how to use a photograph properly, but I necessarily do as I do hobby. Can I see it? No, of course not. I can't risk other people seeing this camera, can I? Can do. God knows if they'd use it for other things besides seeing creatures in the spirit realm. Okay, well, I should go now. See you in school, Bianca. See you. For some reason, seeing Rika walk away from them reminds me of the past. Being left alone under the lone lights of the darkness all around me, with the closest person to me walking away. The past imagined my small hand and the outstretched arm reaching for my mother. I never saw her again after that. I don't want to be alone. That thought kept resonating in my mind. Erika is the first person I've talked to today, except for my teachers. What if we became friends? Wait. Erika stopped walking. She turns her head around and looked at me. Yeah? We can talk about my pictures, but you should be promised not to tell anyone about it, right? And with a warm smile, she responded, Sure. I gave a large smile back at her as I ran to her side, turning on my spirit camera as I did so. It's not a bad game. It's got a good storyline. I like that. Visual novels have got to have a good storyline. If they don't, then wow, they're crap. But this one's got a good one. It's all got to do with the story with visual novels, guys. Unless you're playing a lewd one and it's got a lot of booba in it, then it's okay. Okay, here are some pictures I took. As the camera switched on, the first picture on the screen was my family picture, the first one I took when I found it. Eureka leaned her head into the camera, taking a closer look at the photo. You seem close to your family. It only seems like that, hee. My father is working far away from home, so I'll be living alone in my house. It gets pretty lonely sometimes, but I don't really mind. I lied. I feel lonely every day to some extent, but I didn't want to look pitiful in front of Eureka. And your mother? She points at my mother in the image. Guy says, during the parts I've been here. Oh, thank you, guys. It's got a good story. I'll give it that. A bit of a curveballs in the text where they've, circular windows that are shaped as triangles. I still can't get over that one. That's a good one. And my red jacket that I'm wearing that's actually like a navy blue. Unless it's one of those colours that, you know how some people say, what colour is this? And people see it as a black and some people see it as gold or something like that. I'm still confused. She left us when I was a kid. My ears dropped in sadness for a quick moment. I tried to keep my emotions to myself. Oh, I'm sorry for asking. No, it's fine. This camera looks normal at first glance, but there's actually more to it. Can you see the blue thing in the background? Yeah, I can. I don't know how, but it's actually a spirit. I got a really itchy shoulder. I excitedly showed her pictures of the blob-like figure in the photo next. Next photo. It seems pretty unbelievable at first, but I have more photos at school. Is that what I think it is? That's a spirit. My father believes that the spirit realm really exists. I didn't believe it in him at first, but the camera can apparently see past and outer realms, on whatever the world is called. Hee. I can't believe you got your hands on an anchor. An anchor? So what with this camera is called? How do you know that? I heard stories from my grandmother. She tells me all kind of stuff about spirits. But that was only the past before I left home. Hearing Eureka tell me about spirits made me beam with excitement. I want to know more about the spirit world. That's exciting. If we meet tomorrow, tell me more about it, okay? I'm not really sure about that. Oh, it's fine. As it turns out, the school is buzzing with these spirits. Look, I even caught a picture of this weird-looking cat with thin horns. They look pretty weird to me. Really? I thought it was amazing that these spirits do exist in the first place. I wasn't expecting to have a reaction. Eureka believes that the spirits exist just as I do, but why does she seem held back and uninterested? If you want, we can take pictures of other spirits in the park. There's no need to do that. Huh? I mean, we have to get home soon. It's night time and there aren't many people walking around at this time. It's safer if we get home early, right? Yeah. There's one horn. I noticed that too. I'm confused. I guess so. Let me show you some other pictures. Yeah, got us. I'm a bit confused. It's a good game. It's throwing some at me. I switched to the photo of the red spirit. Okay, so we got another trophy. Eureka's photograph. My father told me to avoid spirits that glow ominously, and this humanoid spirit seems to be what I'm referring to. It makes me more curious about them. However, I think he said that the demons from the underworld. I kept speaking of the thoughts while mindlessly inspecting the image of the humanoid spirit in this photo. I zoomed on its face, and that's when I realized, wait, I barely tell her from a beaming horns and a strange... I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to try not to sneeze. And a translucent aura blocking most of their features. Oh, the wolf tail, her outfit, and her grey fur. I can definitely see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to sneeze. And that it matches her appearance. Whew. Goddess is cute demon, at least. She's sucking on an icy pole. She's licking it. I start walking after that realization. Eureka. Turning around, she also stopped walking sometimes after I switched to her photo. Deleted. Now. Her voice was too low that I was able to understand her, but I was able. You're a demon? If you don't delete it, I'm going to make you regret it. I gulp. Such a threat would work on me. If only I came from Darius. I don't feel scared at all. But I don't really mind that you're a demon. Or demo. I said delete it. Eureka rushed towards me as she tried to grab hold of my camera, but I quickly hid it inside my bag before she get to it. She tries to prop her arms open and she desperately tries to grab hold of my bag. I wasn't going to give it to her up that easy. Stop it. If you don't listen to me, I'll leak this photo everywhere. After I said that, Eureka stopped struggling. She pushes herself away from me and she straightens her clothing from where she was trying to get into my bag. That's devilish of you, blackmailing me. So, what do you want? What do I want? What kind of question was that? I have everything I need. My father left me enough money for me to live alone. I'm not really looking for anything material things right now. But I do want something, even if it's just temporary. I won't lose anything if I do it right. In a very low voice, almost inaudible, I answer her. Stay. For a week. Huh? I couldn't hear you properly. You need to stay at my house for a week and then I will delete the photo. I confidently declared. Stay at your house for a week? I expected something harsher. I'm not a bad person, you know. Alright, fine, I'll stay at your house for a week starting tonight. Yes, starting tonight. I proposed to her that deal. If she stays at my house for a week, I will delete the photo and she can go home. We'll do what friends do in sleepovers, eating together, watching shows, playing games. Well, that's what I thought at first. But I almost forgot she's still mad at me for even having that demon picture of hers. Another trophy called New Roommate. I should say first roommate maybe. During our walk home, we had to get us some food on the way as we eat in my house. Needless to say, nothing significant happened. We had a small talk, but it's mostly just Eureka asking me random questions. We are both quiet, and I couldn't muster the courage to say something the whole time. Because I suddenly proposed the deal of Eureka to live in my house for a week, she didn't bring up any spare clothes with her. She's a demon. I'm letting her borrow some of my clothes, which fit her perfect. I'm wearing pastel blue colour pajamas when Eureka is wearing the same pair of pajamas in pastel green coloured her. Right now, we're sitting together in the bedroom. My bed is large enough that we can sit 2 to 3 people on it. Eureka is laying down on the other side of the bed from me, mindlessly scrolling her phone in the social media app called... Is it Cotcat? I think it's Cotcat. As for me, I'm sitting in my bed with my back against the rear bed frame. I want to break the ice between us, but how can I do that? It'd be nice if they changed their... Like in these visual novel games, a lot of them use the same... Like they tell you what they're wearing, but they actually never change. A lot of them do that. So you can't really say something against this one, but it'd be nice if sometimes... Not all of them. I've played a lot of them that don't do it. A lot of lewd ones where they just take their clothes off, which is great. But it'll be nice if they say I'm wearing a pastel, blue pajamas, and then when they appear on the screen, they're actually wearing it. But a lot of them just appear as they always have been. Hey, Bianca. Yes? You're pretty boring. Instead of swallowing around my self-depression, I took it as an insult. Glad. I'm not a boring person at all. Actually, I'm a pretty fun person too, just so you know. I kind of doubt it, but sure, whatever you say. Girl, okay, fine. Out of anger, I propose to play a game. Let's play a game of truth or dare then. Sure, whoever backs out of this sleep of the floor for tonight. Whoever backs out has to sleep on the floor tonight. But the bed is big enough for both of us. It is, but a challenge is more exciting when there are stakes involved. Or are you scared of losing? Eureka pushes me to accept her stalk challenge and filling me with an energy that is another reason why I want to challenge her. My eyes kept glancing at her phone. Even if we were still talking, why is her phone still turned on in her hand? Is Eureka really that easy distracted, or does she feel forced to hang out with me? She doesn't seem to oppose when I offered to live with her to live with me. Blah, blah, blah. I put that through the back of my head as I became filled with adrenaline from her proposal of the challenge. Goddess says, one thing that annoys me with visual novels. Yeah, I just wish they'd do it. It'd be good. Like, a lot of the lewd ones I play, obviously when they get into a bikini, they'll get into a bikini, or if they take their tops off, they will take their tops off. But as I said, a lot of the other ones, they'll say something, or like, I put on a red jacket like this one did, and it's still got the blue jacket on. Or that was a complete stuff up, I don't know. But they just never get, and then the pajamas, they haven't got the pajamas on. I just wish they'd change it up. I know it's a lot more drawing to make, but I just like to see it. Let's start again. Okay, so let's start then, sorry. I'll go first. Truth or dare, Erika? Dare. I dare you not to use your phone for the whole night. Sure, that's easy. Erika places the phone screen down on the dresser cabinet beside her, after she shifts it into silent mode. Maybe I was just overthinking that she does want to be here. I'm probably thinking too much about it. My turn. Truth or dare? Truth. Is there anyone you like? Huh? That's an unexpected question. But from my reading experience, is that one they call a girl talk? One where you talk about love and the hearts of flattery, and I don't like anyone at school. I barely have anyone to talk to even. It's just a random question or anything. It's not like I'm interested in it, okay? Okay. Hehe. Do you like someone? I thought you were a serious person who had no time for love. Your face always shows that you always have something in your mind. I don't care, I'm a girl too, okay? Of course I like someone, even if they don't like me back. You're a pretty reserved person. I always thought you were since you have someone else you like. That's not the case at all. I'm just not very good at talking. Plus, why would you be interested in that? Shut up. Truth or dare? Shut up. Hehe, I never thought she'd have a shy side to her. I should tease her more. She looks so cute and dramatic whenever she's all shy and bashful. Dare. I dare you to put your hands behind your back and hold your hands together. What? I do as she's saying. Then close your eyes. I closed my eyes. I couldn't see anything other than the black pitch. Then don't move for the next 30 seconds. Okay, just don't get in the camera and delete the photo. No cheating. Why would I do that? I do something you hate even more. What do you mean? God, no! Eureka suddenly threw herself over me, tickling all my weak and ticklish spots with her fingers. Stop it, Eureka. I can't breathe. Hee hee hee. I can't think properly as I kept erupting with laughter. Unable to control myself, I opened my eyes and tried to catch her both arms. Well, why would you do that? Why not? It's not against the rules. Plus, seeing you smile makes me kind of happy. I'm not used to getting compliments. Even if it came from someone I just recently met. I can feel my heart warming up. Thanks, Eureka. I cover my mouth and I suddenly yawn, feeling a wave of exhaustion from today's activities, but at the same time I have the feeling of a good sense of relief. You sleepy already? I answer her as I rub my sleepy tears off my eyes. A bit. But it's barely past 9 PM. I usually sleep a lot. If I don't, I'll end up being late for my first class tomorrow. So you're a heavy sleeper too, huh? Okay, let's sleep now. Alright. I was about to stand up and get my futon from my father's bedroom, which I had used as a temporary storage for any big appliances and items I don't use, before Eureka stopped me. About earlier, it's fine if you can sleep in bed with me. Sure, but I'm the one who owes you the bed first place. But I'm the one who won the challenge. But you tickled me to submission. That's so devilish of you. You could say it's also charismatic of me. I almost forgot she's a demon from the spirit realm wandering in our world in a wolf form. I don't feel any different at all. Why did my dad tell me to avoid demons? Are they a bad omen in the spirit realm? I'm only getting more questions if I keep thinking about it. But on top of that, all of this, Eureka is still a normal girl. Maybe it's fine to let all the spirit stuff go past my reasoning. As I turn off my lights, I lie on bed beside Eureka. Another wave of exhaustion runs across my whole body. Though the cool temperature of the room made my eyes go heavy, and before I knew it, I drifted asleep. Good night, Bianca. Sweet dreams. Okay, so another trophy, Warm Company it's called. Warm Company. And on that note, guys, we're going to end this stream right now. Let's save it up. Okay, how the hell do I save? Okay, normally I can save in these things. Hold it, there was a button then. There was a button. And I just cleared everything. Okay, so save is R2. Oh, different. Bit different. Okay, we've saved it, which is good. And now we can go back to the title. That's not it. That's it. Took a while. Let's get a look at the CG gallery. See what we unlocked. We unlocked one photo. And it's Eureka. I didn't notice she had like a bat on her boobs. And she's also got the bat. She likes bats. And she's sucking on a icy bowl. So we unlocked that one. Can we unlock any more? No. Okay, so let's have a look at the credits. Okay, so what are we thinking? The storyline of the game. Let's turn this music down a bit, eh? If I can figure out how to get across there. Okay. There we go. So the storyline of the game, you find a camera that can pick up spirits in the normal world that we live in, or their world, which is also pretty good. I like the God, it's a good story, but some loopholes. I liked the storyline. The storyline's good. Visualization of the game. Very good pictures. The picture art's really nice. Soundtrack on the other hand, you don't really hear the soundtrack except for in the menus, and it comes and goes. Most of the time you're reading in complete silence, or maybe some birds chirping in the background. When you're reading it aloud, it's a bit annoying, but when you're by yourself, you probably wouldn't notice it. So the soundtrack, while it's there, it's not fantastic, but it does its job. Gameplay wise, once again, I played today on the PlayStation 5. It's a visual novel. You press one button, or you press another button to go back if you missed something. Very easy to control. Didn't have any issues with any of the controllers. However, a couple of the text parts, the text is easy to read, which is really good. Easy, the words are all to put. It's not like hard to read. It's not a hard game to read. But circular windows that are shaped as triangles. That threw me. That is the biggest thing of today. I had no idea what that meant. I'll still be thinking about that today. And then, obviously, I put on my red jacket, which is blue. They don't change their characters up, even though they said we both got pajamas on. They still had their normal clothes on, what you see now. So they don't change that. It'll be nice if they do, but a lot of visual novels don't. But just that one thing in the text. It's not like I saw the window, it was round, and they said it was a triangle. They said it was a circular window that was shaped as triangles. That just blew me. I loved it. It made my day. I'll be still thinking that tonight, I reckon. So out of 10, Magic Exposure today, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It had a couple of flaws, as in that text there, and it had a flaw. That's the only thing I could put. Apart from that, it's got a cool storyline. It's about ghosts and stuff like that, demons, magic camera that picks them all up. So it's got a decent storyline. It looks good. It plays good. I liked it. It's a good visual novel. If you're into visual novel games, Magic Exposure, Yuri visual novel is a good one to pick up. Guys, I'd like to thank everyone calling past the live stream on Twitch right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your time out. If you couldn't make it and you're watching this back on my YouTube channel, if you enjoyed the game, let me know. Comment below on my YouTube. Just comment away. I will reply to your comments. I'm good like that. I really am. I take the time out to reply to all the comments. It's probably because I don't get any comments to believe. If I do get some comments, it's not that many, so I've got all the time in the world to reply to your comments. It's not like there's 1,000 comments. It's like a couple. So, yeah. But, yeah. I thank you for watching too. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, thank you for watching. I do appreciate you. It means a lot to me. Guys, make sure you take care of yourselves and ones you love. Don't forget to feed your pets. Say hi to your dog for me. And remember, guys, you're perfect just the way you are. Unless you want to change, then change. Just be you, do you, and you'll be fine. Goddess says, Green Kitchen. Yeah. Catch you later. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you for calling past. This has been Eastasiasoft Presents Magic Exposure Yuri visual novel. Thank you for watching, and bye for now. Ta-ta.